Hi guys, I've said before, the likes of the DUP will toss the stone and hide the hand. They will egg on very sinister elements in Northern Ireland and then condemn their actions. This has been going on for years. Now we've seen more extreme elements in unionism like the TUV rant and rave against the Northern Ireland Protocol, saying that it dismantles the union, that it turns Northern Ireland into an EU colony. Jim Allister, its leader, has joined people like Ben Habib and Kate Hoey in taking legal action against the protocol and have failed on every occasion. They had perhaps hoped that Boris Johnson and the ERG would ride to their rescue, but that all came to nothing with Rishi Sunak's massive victory last week in the House of Commons. So I want to show you this clip from an organisation called Let's Talk Loyalism. Its host had on Jim Allister from the TUV, Kate Hoey, the Brexiteer, and Jamie Bryson, a loyalist activist. With legal routes and political routes to ending the protocol seemingly closed, did Jim Allister here advocate for something else?
When they have done all that can be done, could they justifiably say to the wider community, now we need you to engage in civil disobedience? I think a bit of civil disobedience up at Stormont would be the right place to start it.
Yep. Okay, so what does Jim Allister here mean by civil disobedience? Because, as I said, the political route is pretty much closed off. Jim Allister has one seat in the Northern Ireland Assembly. The DUP are refusing to go into the executive, okay, until they get the protocol scrapped or changed. That's not happening. The ERG didn't back the DUP here. And Jim Allister, along with Kate Hoey and others, tried to end the protocol through the courts. And the High Court in Belfast and the Supreme Court in London basically said, get out of my court. So the legal route doesn't work. The political route doesn't work. So what does he mean by civil disobedience? Now, generally, civil disobedience could be some sort of protest, marching, something like that. But he's speaking to a particular audience here. He's speaking to loyalists in Northern Ireland. Now, if you turn your mind back a little bit to last year, I think it was last summer, there were loyalist paramilitaries burning buses, hijacking buses. There was a bomb threat against an Irish politician who was visiting. Is this what Jim Allister means by civil disobedience? Because if, you know, we have to remember the audience he's speaking to. Northern Ireland is not like most countries around Europe or other parts of the United Kingdom. So when loyalists or extreme unionists talk about civil disobedience, we have to be very careful to understand exactly what they mean. And people like Jim Allister, it's very easy for him to say to other people to get involved in civil disobedience when none of this is actually going to affect him directly. And remember, if the executive is not running and the assembly is not functioning, what is the point of civil disobedience in Stormont? What is the goal of this? To bring down the protocol? It's all very strange and all very sinister. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.